What if I showed you a crypto project and you don't actually have to code to create a blockchain? That sounds great, doesn't it? So let me show you. What's up guys, my name is Aaron and welcome to It's Crypto. Hope all of you are doing well out there. So what is this project that I am talking about? The project is called Graphlinq, right there. You can create your own applications, dApps on the blockchain and you don't need to know how to code. So yeah, if you are interested in that and you want to know way more about this project, then I'm going to review this for you. So stick around and enjoy the show. Let's do it. So first things first, here's Graphlinq protocol and it is ranked at 1,601. Only has a market cap of 2,500,000. So not a lot at all really. And if you look at the history on this, so you know we've been out since April 2021, so it hasn't actually really gone through a crazy bull run phase, and yeah, you could say that you know we're in a good opportunity zone. It started having a little bit of an uptake recently, but yeah, good buy time if you ask me. From 1 year ago it's up 32%, and overall from when it started it's up 5.5x. So that being said, let's show you the actual project. So here we are. This is Graphlinq, the no-code blockchain for Web3 automation and dApps. That's a great statement, isn't it? It's a really good, cool thing. And the whole thing is, can they pull it off, right? That's what we want to look at. So automate and perform over hundreds of actions based on event triggers and on-chain, off-chain. And here you can do build an IDE, app interface, and marketplaces on here as well. And I'll show you all of that in due time. So what can you do? Create powerful crypto tools, use pre-made templates of over 180 logical blocks by simply dragging and dropping. That is great. 2, create the equivalent of hundreds of lines of code in minutes. Really good, really good. For a fraction of a penny, so yeah, it's basically really cheap to even create these as well. Execute your graph, so automate actions like creating trading orders, sending in email, creating a token or an NFT, alert over social media, loads of different things, right? Really cool. So build, visualize, and automate tasks. So how does this work? The Graphlinq engine provides you all the need for handling business logic without requiring any of code at all. So this is a node-based system, right? So build graphs visually with nodes. So what you would do is you drag one thing and it'll basically be like an if-else statement if you know how to code. That's how it works. And then yeah, you could basically link them together with nodes. So you pull one and then pull it over and then say if this does that, you do that. That's exactly how that works. And yeah, it is connected to the Ethereum blockchain. So yeah, it's like a layer on top of that to be able to actually do things with the blockchain, right? It's really, really cool and really easy to use, it seems. And here you can see the whole node-based system that you can connect things up. So the GLQ token, this is the token you'll be buying if you want to get into this project. The GLQ token allows you to run a graph on the test on the mainnet to execute different processes over the blockchain to automate your tasks. So GLQ token will be burned each time a graph is executed on a block. That's really cool. So even when you're actually creating these, they burn the tokens for you, so the supply gets even lower, create supply and demand, token price will go up, right? So if this gets adopted, that's really good, actually, really good. So that's our first little pass at that, and obviously looks really, really promising. Let's actually try and make a dApp. Why not? Like, you know, it seems to be quite easy, so I'm gonna have a little go. If I flop, then that's fine. If I don't, then great, we've made something, right? So let's check it out. So here we are. The first thing I did when I entered this site was basically connect my wallet, my MetaMask wallet, to be able to use it. And then after that, this is what you see. So we can just put a little name like test because it's a test. What you can do is you can basically see lots of different templates you can start with. So here you go, it gives you a little answer of how to do it. So you can select a template from the list, fill in the required variables, and then select a template and download it, stuff like that. So very easy. So let's just do the first one. So watch your CoinGecko Bitcoin price print. So here you go. So if we go next, see what happens. So look, we can do watch your interval 3 for 100 seconds. Yeah, we can't actually do it right now. So yeah, obviously failed that one. And we're going to try something cool. So deploy a new NFT contract on Ethereum. So let's see how easy this is. So we've got the address you can add in, and then the name of the NFT, and then the symbol of it, name of the managed wallet to use, and then the string. So then you can deploy it. And once you do that, then yeah, I assume that this will work. Let me know if you guys have done this at all and did it work for you. So another thing you can actually do is you can stake your rewards. So there is some staking that you could do. And let's have a little look at what would you kind of get from this. So here you go, you've got staking tiers. So tiers for that. So I'm currently on tier 3, so I can get 8%, and then you can get 15%, 35%. So yeah, that is really cool. So if you wanted to actually get your GLQ token, and you can actually stake it on here and potentially get some good returns on this, right? So if you look at the marketplace right here, you can see a couple of different things that have been created. So for example, you can get open AI test templates, you can get Ukraine donate wallet, so you can donate to Ukraine. You can do simple Binance RSI strategy, so you can actually do trading bots with this, and GLQ auto buy, so it's like probably a dollar cost average bot. And yeah, so pretty cool. You've got a couple of things that you can put here, and also you can sell them, right? So once you create them, you can actually sell them, so that's really cool. So a bit more about Graphlink chain. So on the Twitter right here, are they quite active? So they've got 19,000 followers, and yeah, it seemed to be a bit active as well. So you've got like a post a couple of days ago, on May the 2nd, yeah, just giving you some updates on what's happening with them. And yeah, they are posting, so that is a good sign, and they seem to be doing stuff as well. So on Mexi Global Exchange now, so they are trying to grow. That is a great sign in a bear market, right, or beginning of a bull market. The one thing that is not stated on the actual site is the actual team members, the founders, and yeah, I did manage to find it for another source. So here seems to be some of the founders. So we've got Frederick Marino, and yeah, he's a manager currently at another company, and then yeah, he's in the core team though, in Graphlinq. So he seems to be quite a busy guy, so he's a self-employed guy doing other things as well. So he's doing a project in 3D NFT metaverse, and then yeah, provides a range of service, IT, cryptocurrency. So he's been definitely in the crypto industry, but yeah, obviously quite busy with other projects as well. And I mean, this guy as well, he is also linked to it, so he's head of marketing and partnerships. So you know, some of these partnerships that you might have seen on here come from him, and he's a founder of this as well, another DeFi blockchain company. Seems to be, yeah, part of other crypto companies as well. The reference point here is unverified, so they might not be the team members, but this is what I found. But yeah, if you know who the team is behind this, then let me know as well in the comments. So what do you guys think? Do you think this project has legs? Do you think that this one is going to go to the moon? I mean, it's got a lot of potential, hasn't it? The only things that I would say is I would like to see a bit more about the team, and also, like, you know, if we got some good partnerships with this, that would really help this boost in price, I think. If they can do that, then yeah, I would see this going absolutely crazy. The user case is there for this. This is well needed, I would say, in crypto, and yeah, it could go big. But obviously, talking about being big, then where can this project go? What type of prices could we get for it? Let's have a little look. So as stated before, Graphlinq has a market cap of 2.5 million, and obviously we need to be able to benchmark this to give you a good price projection of what we could actually make out of this if it's done well. So the two that come to mind is Zilliqa right here, which currently has a market cap of 500 million. The other one would be Solana. This one's probably a bit more of a controversial one to put in there, so because obviously Solana is its own chain, but it is building applications on top of the blockchain, right? So there's a lot of people who were building on the blockchain, and I would say that in terms of comparing this to Polygon, for example, Polygon in my opinion is going to have a lot more growth than Solana, because Solana, they obviously had a lot of hiccups and linked to the whole FTX thing, have a lot of problems in terms of scaling their blockchain, but it's very centralized, and yeah, so this might come down. But we're talking about bull run scenarios, right? So this is currently at 8 billion, which is very high, but we might see you know, something like Graphlinq take some market cap away from Solana, because are people going to still be building on top of Solana if it has all this reputation? Yet to be seen, right? So I think people might switch chains at some point. But that being said, let's have a little look what happens if we did benchmark that together. So here we go. If we was to benchmark GLQ with Zilliqa, we would 173x from where we are. And bear in mind, this is not in a bull market scenario right now. This is just in a bear market. So even at a bear market and you got to that 173x. But what if we was going to go straight to Solana? And obviously that is optimistic. But what if we could? You would literally 3,384 extra money. So that is absolutely amazing. So what do you think of that? Do you think that we could get 3,000x out of this coin? I know it is high, right? But you know, it has the potential to potentially do this. The main things I could see happening if it did happen is big partnerships behind it and obviously more transparency with the team. But yeah, it seems like a great project. It's a great user case, which I would say is needed inside of crypto. But that's just my opinion. But also another thing is I have used node-based coding languages before. So I used to have a gaming company a long time ago, and I basically went from doing node-based language as well as actually coding. But the problem with node-based language is you're quite limited to certain things you can do. You obviously can link like scripts into it, but yeah, it can be a bit confusing if you're using both, right? So if you really want to do something custom, like really in depth, then obviously it's kind of limited. So you're basically using templates to do certain things, right? For the average user who wants to get into blockchain, it'll be great. But if you're going in for advanced, I wouldn't say this is for advanced, right? You're not going to be able to make your own chain out of it or anything like that. It's just building on top of it, like so dApps and little custom things that you could use, right? But yeah, maybe it can be more advanced, right? Maybe I'm totally wrong. I'm just going based off my previous experiences, right? But you let me know if you think this is good and it has legs and this is something that you think has absolute crazy potential. If you like me reviewing these coins for you, then consider subscribing, because I do it to loads of coins, and you can let me know the coins that you want me to review down below in the comments and I will actually reply. So that being said, if you are interested in an absolute beast of a project, I've picked out some really good ones, and this one right here is an absolute beast that you should check out. And if you just want me to review all these different projects you might be interested in, then you can check them all out right here, because the playlist is there. Why not use it? But if I don't see you, I'll see you at the top. Let's get it. Bye.